Hi guys. So this is my first ever podcast and I wanted to know what I should be discussing about. So I took a poll and one topic that came out um, more than once was about body shaming. And as somebody who has struggled with body issues, with weight issues, I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. I'm pretty nervous, and it's okay. I think everyone here knows that when you do it for the first time, this kind of recording, it is a little scary. So okay, let's dive into it. So here I've prepared some points that I really want to discuss, and as a person who has personally felt this way all throughout her life, where so I was never a heavy child. I was quite a lean child. But as in when I grew up and post my teenagers after college, um, I started putting on a lot of weight. And I have a tendency to put on weight. I'm not saying I have the perfect figure because I don't. And it's okay. I just love myself the way I am. And it's taken me a while to do so. And I'm going to be sharing some of the um, things that I did to accept the way I am and love myself. So, the first thing now, for the people who are watching this video because um, for whatever reason, I'd like to say that when you tell somebody who's already dealing with weight issues that they are fat, this word firstly is really derogatory and demeaning. It pushes you into a really dark space and it's really bad to get out of that. It's really difficult to get out of that space because I can't even explain how horrible it sounds, and it really feels as if your worlds come to an end. And that's not something how you should make somebody feel, right? So, words make a difference. If you really want to motivate someone to lose weight, don't do this. Don't tell them that you're fat and you need to do this and your thighs are that way, your arms are big, or your face is chubby. No, that just stresses them more and pushes them to a place where they end up eating more out of stress and end up gaining more weight. So, where did it work? It just made things worse, right? So, please be mindful of the words that you use around the people who are already dealing with body issues, weight issues. So, first things, that was wrong. Um, Also, you don't know what the person is already dealing with. Now, for a person who is on the heavier side, life is a battle. Take that from me in writing, whether they show it or not. Life is a battle. Their clothes don't fit. They don't look good in half of the things they like or you want to purchase from online stores, wherever. You don't get stuff online for plus size people. And I have dealt with it. I know how difficult it is when you want something that looks pretty and it could just make you look amazing, but it won't fit. And that just it makes you feel terrible. Trust me, we're already dealing with a lot. So by you coming and telling us or bullying us or showing us how what a failure we are when it comes to losing weight, it's really not going to help us. It may just push us into a really dark space where people end up taking their lives. That's just how it is. I fought that battle. I know it exists. For people who are lucky enough to be lean and have a great metabolism, great. But there are other ways to motivate people like me who are dealing with weight issues. So, yes, it leads to bullying, yes. This part where you are already battling with weight issues, um, imagine a person who is constantly, in the line of fire. You're bullied, you're cyber bullied. If that was not enough, your family is telling you 10,000 things that, oh my god, nobody wants a fat bride or fat groom. So lose weight, you're in the marriage market. Trust me, so many of my friends have heard that, and I'm like, I'm so fortunate that my family doesn't say all that, and they're always very supportive of me. But that is so mean. I mean, why would you say that to your own child? I mean, what kind of motivation is that? Anyway, um, I'll be just reading points from here because I have jotted it down, and since it's my first podcast, I'm a little over the edge. So yeah. If somebody doesn't go into a shell, the total 360-degree happens. They become absolutely rebellious. They will fight. Some of them, I mean, I have personally seen such people who have gone out there and covered themselves in tattoo, like lot of tattoos on their body, and they are just fully covered with tattoo. Why? Because I don't want to be seen the way I am. It just made me feel so bad. I have tattoos, but those mean something. Definitely, they don't mean that I want to fight this battle and I want to fight it this way. They know they're not perfect, and when you tell them they're not perfect, they'll go and do something that is worse. So make sure you don't push anybody in that. Also, um, some of them, they go into this phase where they start overeating. You've heard of the term stress eating, right? So when you're nervous, why do people put a lot of weight during exams, or or during jobs that are more sedentary than physical? Because when you're sitting and you're facing the screen and you're talking to somebody, or you're constantly doing some analytics, etc., your brain is active. Your body doesn't know how to deal with that kind of stress. It starts ending up eating. When you eat more, you become obese, which leads to 10,000 things. And the worst part, it can lead to chronic diseases as well. So, guys, now my message is for those who are struggling with weight issues as well. We don't want to be in that. So, let's not push ourselves into that. The society, the people that we are surrounded by, may or may not pay heed to our um, to the things that affect us. They won't be sensitive. Most of the times, people just won't be sensitive, and you don't have to deal with that. You have to deal with the way you react to it. So now my messages are for the ones who are dealing with it. Guys, let's see some steps that I used to get over this. Now, I don't know, people who are watching me, they may have 10,000 notions about me. Probably they might feel that I am not on the heavier side, but I was. I know I was, and um, I'm going to be saying that I'm not going to be saying the names out loud, but I have been close to people who have body shamed me. And these people are somebody who say they love me and they accept me the way I am, but then suddenly things change and they want a perfect person to be with. So here I am, still dealing with it, but now I'm dealing with it with a smile. That's the only difference. And you can see I'm chubby, so it's okay. We're dealing with it, okay? And you're fine. All of you are absolutely fine and awesome the way you are. Not the ones who are bullying you, just you. The people who are struggling with weight issues. Let's see some more points. Okay. Girls and guys, don't do it to be accepted by that crush of yours. I'll tell you something. It's funny, it's hurtful. It's funny right now, but in the beginning it was quite hurtful. So I realized that, okay, this such and such person comes from such and such background, okay? Now this person is surrounded by models and actors and these people who are, they want to be in the glamour industry and they look a certain way. They put in hell amounts of money to look the way they want to look. their hair is certain way, their skin looks a certain way. They put like thousands and thousands of money to, some have even got tons and tons of liposuctions done, painful process, but they've got it done because they had to be on camera. And so this person who I wanted to be close to was surrounded by those people. And here is me with chubby cheeks, not a very fit body, okay skin, I have acne issues, and frizzy hair, and specs. I have specs. So, yeah, this is me. Small nails, short nails, and baggy clothes, and sneakers. So, I was like, listen, this person is amazing. They're like this model, and the worst part, they thought no end to themselves. This person, you can call it borderline narcissist. It's okay. I'm not going to be naming anyone. Just an example, actually. So, I want to be close to this person. So, I start looking a certain way. I start dressing a certain way. I change myself. Tweak myself a little here and there. This person comes to me and tells me, listen, you are so beautiful. You are raw. You are out of this world because you don't have to put makeup to look pretty. Even now, I've just put some compact and some mascara and little gloss. I like gloss. So, yeah. I was thrilled. I was like, this person is perfect. Here, I was trying to change myself, and this one just wants to accept me the way I am. My baggy clothes work. Then, things started changing. Now, teething issues. Yes, every relationship has teething issues. This person tells me that you need to lose weight. I was like, what? Didn't you just accept me the way I am? And they were like, yeah, but you could look better. But I said, but you said I look perfect the way I am. I was already working on myself. I wanted to be a certain way because my mother, she had, she wanted me to look, she was worried about my weight issues. She's like, you have a tendency to put on weight, and after a point in time, you won't be able to lose it. So make sure you're on the leaner side. So, it'll be better for you. And trust me, I had a lot of health issues when I was large. So my mom, she, of course, she used to always support me. I was doing it for her because she had a point. Now, this one comes and tells me that your mom's right. You need to lose weight. You need to look a certain way. I was taken aback. So, on one hand, I was glad that when this person wanted to talk to me, it was not about ending things. But on the other hand, I was a little shocked and a little sad that this person said something and is now wanting me to look a certain way because I don't look appropriate. I started working harder. I told my mom that I want to lose weight and I really need to look a certain way, mama. And she's like, yeah. She was very happy. She used to keep encouraging me, do yoga, do this, do. So I went on to intermittent fasting, which was amazing. I could eat whatever I want to. And I started fasting for 17 hours. And I lost good amount of weight. In 2 months, I lost around 12 kgs and became leaner, pretty lean right now for me compared to what I was. May not be the appropriate size yet. Trust me, you will never be the appropriate size. Anyway, so this person, whoever this guy, girl, whoever this person was, they acted as an inspiration. Today I am where I am because of their negativity, so thank you. And because also my mom, she pushed me to lose weight, and I am here looking the way I look and happy. Okay, so let's move on to other aspects. Now, for those dealing with this issue, I have a certain steps that I have followed. Practice intuitive self-care. Okay? There are, if you want, I can do a session, a talk session on this separately. But this is something that is a pretty new concept, but it works wonders. It's all to do with your mind, little to do with your physical body, and one thing that needs to be constant is a smile. You need to smile, okay? So, reject diets that have not served you. The diet mentality, this is not good, that is not good, this will make me put on weight, that will make me, my skin, my face bloat, or my skin becomes oily with certain food. I get it. We do things because we don't know what's working for us and what is not. One. Secondly, we're also very scared. If we eat one more fry, we'll put on weight on our buttocks. Or if we eat one more, if we just have another serving of ice cream, we'll get a punch maybe. Or we put on weight on our arms or on our face and then we can't lose it. Oh my. Been there. It's horrible. But no. Because I've been there, I feel it's my duty to tell you that it's not going to work. This mentality will never work. Okay? What we can do is honor your hunger. Alright? When you feel hungry, first thing is to accept that you're hungry. And it is normal to feel hungry. Okay, guys? Please normalize hunger. Who are dealing with these issues, weight issues? Hunger is normal. It's as normal as breathing. Alright? So please do not get all hyper that, oh fuck, I'm hungry again. Oh my. I'm so sorry for swearing. I'll try and avoid that. I'm not being able to concentrate on stuff because I'm trying to divert my mind from hunger, away from hunger. No, you can't. You can't divert your mind away from hunger. It's inside you. You need to accept it, okay? First thing, we accept that we are hungry. It's normal. Two things. Second, welcome it without restrictions. It sounds bizarre, but I welcome hunger. So I feel hungry at 7 p.m. every day. Whether I'm working, sleeping, doing yoga, reading tarot, whatever, I'll start feeling hungry. And I'll be like, okay. First 2-3 times when I was, trying to lose weight and all, I used to be like, nahi khana hai, main to, I have to be away from food. I can't be eating. No. Then, when I learned that it's not working out for me and it's making me, I used to get acidity. Because of acidity, I used to get acne. I used to get dehydration. So it's leading to 10 other things. So it's best to curb that small hunger and snip all the other problems at the bud. Right? So I welcome hunger. Hi. I welcome you. Now what? Now I listen to my body. What does it want to eat? Does it want to have fried food? No. Does it want to eat spicy food? Sometimes yes. After office, yes. Okay. I will indulge in spicy food. But then once I've indulged in it, I will make sure I do something after that. Probably have some lemon soda to curb the acidity. The spices playing up, it'll curb it. So I have some nimbu pani, lemon soda, okay? So I've done that. I have welcomed the hunger, accepted it, welcomed it, fed my body what it wanted. Then I've given it something that my brain also was saying something, no, that no, this is not good for you. So put the lemon soda in it. Club it. So you have your fill and I have mine. Like that. Your body is a baby. You need to take care of it. You have to indulge in it. You have to fulfill its needs. But you can't spoil it. So put your foot down there, guys. Also, experience the pleasure in eating. When we're eating, mostly we're watching TV or we are with our friends talking, or if not TV, then we're watching something on our phone or doing something. People eat during work. So they're not working and they're not eating. They're somewhere in the middle. So they don't know what they're eating. If I put a cockroach in their plate, probably while working, they won't even realize they've eaten a cockroach. It's that bizarre, really. So be mindful of what you're eating. I'm not going to go and preach about 32 times chewing and all. No, it's okay. You chew how much ever you want to, make sure when it goes into your stomach, it's easy to digest. You are wise enough. Everybody's bodies work differently, and I'm pretty sure people know what they want. I'm just here to tell you guys what I did because I was told to share these things, and I'm doing it happily. I love sharing things that have worked out for me. So I hope this works also for you guys. And so, one thing that I've learned while fasting and while reading up about it, it's an ancient Japanese concept of eating, filling your stomach 80%. Don't deprive it of anything, but fill it to 80%. Leave 20% for nothing. Empty space. Trust me, when you overeat, your body becomes sluggish. Digestion becomes slow and it just dulls your mind. You can't think properly, you'll want to sleep, you'll want to do other things, not work, you'll be unproductive. And you won't even be creative after that, you know? So make sure you eat 80%. People who don't like working out a lot, it's okay. Control your appetite. I mean, not restrict it, but be mindful of what you're eating, how much you're eating, and if it's harming you. Sometimes you just go on eating, not realizing how it's going to harm our body in the long run. So be mindful of things that you're doing. I'm not here to stop you from anything, and because I did not stop myself from anything, I just experimented. And then I realized what is working perfectly for me and what is working against me. So that is when I pick and chose things, and my lifestyle is the way it is, and I'm still working on my diet. Cool? Don't time bound your body, listen to it, and see how it reacts to food. Okay? Certain foods. That is something that I had mentioned, Abhi. Pay attention to how it reacts. If it's giving out a lot of acids after, say, a pani puri session, if you're having pani puri 7 days a week, make it 5. Give those 2 days for the body to rest. You can do that much, right? It's your body, I mean, you can look after it. And you're not depriving yourself also. Discipline is something that will take you a long way and will keep your body very healthy. The more you restrict your body, the more you will find yourself breaking rules. Yes. I'm so sorry. Cool. Let's get back to it. We have restricted our body, thinking if we do something like, as I mentioned, one extra fry will lead to weight gain. Don't restrict. Don't time bound your body. Now, eat when you are hungry and not when, oh, it's 7 p.m., I need to eat dinner, because time is running out or something. You don't do that. Don't do that. Eat when your body really wants food, because that is when it will be able to digest it to the fullest. Okay, guys? And yeah, I got choked. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. One good thing now this is something that I did it on my own. I mean, I did not read up about it or see it anywhere. I replaced the word should with could. Now, when I'm choosing something to eat, I'll be like, I, I should do this because I, I have to lose weight, so I should not have oil. I don't have refined oil in any case. I cook my meal in ghee or olive oil because refined oil doesn't suit my body. And that I realized while I was on my weight loss journey. So you will realize these things, you will come across things that work for you and work against you, as I mentioned. So by saying you should not eat this, I was imposing a rule. My body was becoming rebellious and said, you know what? I'll do the exact opposite. I will eat it. But when I said I could eat it, but would it be good for me? And then my body was like weighing the pros and cons. Said no, it's not going to work out. So instead of having 5 pieces of samosa, I don't have samosa, but just an example, um, I'd have one, two maximum, because five could do a lot of harm to me, and I should not do it. So interchanging should and could. I could do this, but would it help me? Think for yourself. Your body will react. You just need to take that extra step. I'm not asking you to save the world, I'm just asking you to save your body. And we can do that much, right? Great. Now, a very cliched concept, self love. Yes. Now you'll be like, everyone talks about it. What is she saying that is different? I don't think I'm saying anything that is different. But I'll tell you that I'll just give you my own example. When I was in certain relationships, friendships, jobs, anything for that matter, I was constantly pleasing everyone. Everything that happens here has an effect on this, right? That is a given. There are 10,000 books. Louis L. Hay has written such a beautiful book. So, no, I'm not promoting anything. It's just something that had helped me when I was back in school. And yeah, Heal Your Life. That's the book by Louis L. Hay. And so when I started pleasing people, I started sidelining myself. So when you sideline yourself, you obviously don't love yourself, you love XYZ, but you're not loving yourself. You're looking a certain way for X, talking a certain way for Y, and behaving a certain way for Z. But what are you doing for yourself? Nothing. Recently, something terrible happened in my life. In October, I lost my brother. And that has put a lot of things into perspective for me. Now I blatantly say no, I can't do it. I can't be with you. Or I can't keep this friendship. Or I can't be this way just to please you. You want to love me? You love me for what I am. And because of this lockdown, I was forced to be with myself. There was no running away from me then. Whatever escaping that I had done in the form of my friends, my colleagues, office, work, movies, movie theaters, shopping, eating, clubbing, everything stopped. Here I am, face to face with myself. How scary, right? It was. I was petrified. I've never been in contact with myself. What the hell? I've been in contact with XYZ and I've done it pretty well. But what about me? I realized this is not how life is going to be anymore. That is one decision that I took. That was my intent. And losing my brother made me feel, of course, it broke me, but it also made me feel fortunate where I can do things and I can make changes in my life that he couldn't and that he can't anymore. And if he was alive to see me pleasing XYZ and doing nothing for myself, he would have been disappointed. And today I'm here trying to tell you things is only because somewhere I know he'll be proud of me. So, yes, now comes the topic of self love. I love myself. I love myself for all my flaws, for the weight on my cheeks, for the eyes that wear specs, for my beautiful hands, for my beautiful body, beautiful hair. I love myself. I love the fact that I'm loyal. I love the fact that I go that extra mile for the people I love. There are so many things about me that I realized during this lockdown that I hadn't realized in the past 26 years of my existence. And yes, I'm very happy. I'm not saying that I have gained some kind of enlightenment and that I'm on the verge of becoming a sage. No. I get my low points. There are times when there is a breakdown, but I don't really sink into it that deep anymore. Not escaping it. It just doesn't happen. I cry. I accept that there was something that pinched me and that needed to be vented out, and I cried, and that's it. I have learned to say no to people politely. I'm not rude. You could say that, guys, because these little things, they come in the way of your evolution. Blockages here create blockages in the body. We know that, right? That fact is established and proven. So, yeah, stand up for yourself. Don't let people take you for granted, guys. Don't get pushed around. Doing things out of love is different, but then taken for granted is another thing. People will just use you and then leave at their convenience. That's not good. I'm not saying push people away. I'm just saying have a healthy barrier around you. There is this inner space, inner sanctum that we have, which is our space, and we cannot let others enter. Trust me, those people who are trying to enter and run you over have that inner sanctum in place. They will never feel the way we do because they never go that extra mile. You can see it around you. I'm talking with experience. Everything that I'm saying right now is either backed by scientific experience, philosophical experience, or personal life experiences. Trust me, I have lived it. Only then I had the courage to come up here and talk to you guys. Also, take warm baths. Warm baths, I like hugs. Trust me, you need that hug. Meditate, even if it is 3 minutes per day. Try and meditate. I'm not saying you have to block all your thoughts. Embrace each and every thought, but be with yourself. There are 10,000 videos about meditation. Check them out for beginners and indulge in them. It's going to help you. Trust me, guys. Positive affirmations. You don't have to be robotic about it. A while back, I said, I love my beautiful hair, I love my beautiful face, I love my eyes and my skin and my hands. You know, those are affirmations. And I felt good saying it. Trust me. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling that you get when you say positive things to you. Look yourself into the eye and do it. That's called mirror therapy, which is my next point. Look yourself into the mirror and say good things. Start with, I love you. You know, first 2, 3 times, you won't be able to look yourself in the eye while saying that. We are so used to looking at XYZ and saying it just doesn't happen. So try it. Okay? Do it for 7 days and see how it works for you. Don't set extravagant goals. They're not going to work out. You need short-term goals which are achievable. 10 push-ups. 5. Start with 5. 5 squats. 2 minutes of say a wall chair position, or 10 crunches. You know, achievable goals. So when you do them, you feel happy because you've achieved something. I'm not asking you to be, don't be in the gym for 3 hours continuously, you'll get bored. And when you start getting bored of things that you do, they won't work on your body. So bring freshness. Keep the freshness alive, guys. Okay? All these messages are for those people who are battling body issues and who are fat shamed by people who think no end to themselves. But okay, we can't change them. So let's change ourselves and change ourselves in a way that doesn't harm them or us and keeps all of us safe. Move your body. Now, I'm not saying do things like hardcore cardio or something. No. Move your body. Dance, jump, go for a run with your dog. Make workouts fun, you know. So, my favorite workout is playing ball with my dogs. If I'm not with my dogs, I put on some random music, Bollywood music, and dance. There are no steps, horrible choreography. I'm singing also with it, so yeah, it's everywhere. But those 5-10 minutes of that dancing and singing, I'm me in my own element, and I'm very happy. I don't have to prove anything to the world. Just lock that door and dance, or move, or jump, or do whatever you want. Just move your body. When you move your body, energy gets transmitted everywhere. It starts getting transferred, not transmitted, but transferred. There's movement. So when energy is moving, oxygen is moving, you start feeling liberated. You start feeling accelerated. Now, I don't know all those scientific terms, but I feel happy. It's probably endorphins. I feel really happy. So do that. Move your body. Okay? I already mentioned set short term goals which are achievable because you don't have to conquer the world today. Always remember that. One day at a time. My best friend keeps reminding me, one day at a time. And I would want you to follow her advice. Believe that you can achieve your goal weight. Set an intent and have faith that you can do it. Really. Because if you don't believe that you can do a certain thing, it won't happen. Even if it does happen, it won't give you the appropriate results. So if I want to go to point B from A, I have to have that intent first that I have to reach B, and I can reach B. This is also correlated to short-term goals. My goal weight is say 60, and I am some 62 right now. That 2 kgs is also big amount for me, for somebody who is always struggling with weight issues. So, but I'm not saying my goal weight is 55. And then when I can't achieve it, I'm disheartened and then I get stressed and I start eating more, which then makes me 65. No, don't do that. It's 62. I want to come to 61. Short-term goal, small goal, achievable goal. And an intent is set. So yeah, I will be able to achieve this. And I will. It's just one point. And I will do it. And that one point, once you've achieved that, it'll give you so much motivation that you'll want to go one point below. And like that, you will reach your goal weight. Don't worry. It's achievable. Once you put it in your head that yes, I have it in me to achieve this, I will achieve it. Watch me. Trust me, it helps, guys. Okay. The last thing. Guys, don't forget to smile. Because see, this journey of weight loss, I'm sure you will achieve what you're looking for or what you want. I don't know how much sense I made, or if my choking session was entertaining enough. But what I do know is that I wanted to talk to you guys, and I did. And yes, I was smiling because A, I was very nervous. B, I'm always smiling. So yeah, this is when I'm nervous, I'm smiling. When I'm happy, I'm smiling. So that's just how I am. Or I'm giggling. So yeah, I mean, see, I made it a part of my life. I've forced myself to smile, and today it just comes to me naturally. And life is not such a battle anymore. Trust me. Guys, every day, don't forget to tell yourself you love yourself. Don't forget to smile. Because trust me, you have it better than most of us. I also have it better than most of the people. But because I'm talking to you, I'll rephrase it. You have it better than most. Don't forget the fact that there were a lot of people who could not see another day in this year. They did not wake up to see another day. But you did. You did. I did. And that in itself is something to be so grateful about that it is beyond measure. And trust me, you will win this battle. It's achievable, don't forget that. I hope this video finds you in the pink of health and happiness, and I hope it helps you. Bye. Thank you for watching.